You want to match the pancake to the tights and the tights to your skin. Whew. Welcome to Drop and Go Moms, where we drop those kids off
and go.
I'm Ty. This is Ashley.
That's me.
And today we're talking about pancakes.
I am hungry though.
Girl, no. More specifically, pancaking ballet shoes. Now, there comes a time in every dance mom's life where she'll have to pull out her good makeup and become Picasso. And Ashley and I are going to show you 3 methods to pancake your daughter's ballet shoes.
Now, we rated each method based on the time it took, the cost of materials, the simplicity, and the overall look.
Now, the first one that we use is probably one that many dancers already know, and that's to use makeup.
Mm-hmm. That's the OG method.
Now, I use the L'Oreal Tinted Serum, but you can really use any type of foundation, liquid foundation.
Like your Fenty?
No, not my Fenty. But if you want to use Fenty, you can use Fenty. I'm not using that on these ballet shoes. But really, any liquid foundation will do. And some of the tools you can use for this method is a toothbrush. You can use a beauty blender. You can use your makeup brush, whatever you have to help you. But sometimes I like to just go the old-fashioned way and use my good old hands. Now, you can get your foundation from any makeup store, or you can go to your drugstore like CVS or Walgreens or something like that. So when using this method, there's really no right way. There's no method to this madness. I normally just take the dropper, drop the makeup on the shoe, and go right in with my hands. You're definitely going to need some gloves for this so you don't make a big mess on your hands. And you might want to stuff the shoe with maybe a towel or some newspaper or something you have, just so it can help you get into the cracks and crevices of the shoe.
How long did it take you?
So really, this method doesn't really take that long, especially if you're using your hands and a toothbrush. I mean, doing one coat over the shoe is probably going to take you maybe anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. But really, one coat, depending on the color you got and the type of liquid foundation you're using, is probably all you really need for this. It takes about, I would say, let them dry overnight, because it takes about 24 hours for it to dry. On a simplicity scale, I'll probably give it like a 4 out of 5, because it's really easy to do.
And a good thing about using the foundation is that it comes in many different shades.
Right. So you want to find a shade that, I always say, you want to find a shade that matches the tights that these shoes are going to go with. Unless you're using these shoes with a bare leg. But a lot of people say, oh, I want to match it to my skin color. No, you really want to match it to the tights that you buy, and you want to match the tights to your skin color as close as possible. I like to do a little shade darker, just because when those stage lights hit,
seamless, baby.
Yeah, and the color kind of washes out once you do that. But you want to match the pancake to the tights and the tights to your skin.
All right, so show them the shoe.
So this is the final product of the shoe, and as you can see, I pancaked all over on the top and even at the bottom here. You don't want to do the foot pads because you don't want to get makeup on that and make them too slippery or anything like that. But you definitely want to make sure you get your straps on the outside and the inside of the straps and the crevices of the shoe. And that's the final look.
All right, it looks nice. Looks nice.
You know, I think I did a good job, if I say so myself.
Used to color inside the lines in kindergarten. You passed art class.
Anyway,
so for the next method, I did the Sally Hansen leg makeup.
Oh, it's like a little suntan.
It's a little spray tan. Okay.
Who used spray tan?
Not us. But it was still good for the ballet shoe. So this method was very cost effective. For a pack of 2, it was like $10.
Okay.
And all I did was take my toothbrush. I had my gloves on. It was a little messy, but not as messy as I thought. And just sprayed it on. Took me less than 5 minutes.
For one shoe?
For one shoe. And let me tell you, baby, as opposed to the foundation, 15 to 20 minutes, 5 minutes, I can do this all day.
How many, let me see that.
Yeah.
How many colors is?
So it came in 4 different colors.
Okay.
So what I have right here is like the medium glow, but it had like a darker complexion, and then it gets a little fairer.
Is this the darkest complexion?
No, they got like one for the chocolate girls.
Cause we use it too clear. Okay.
Yes. So on the scale of 1 to 10 for the simplicity, I would definitely give it a 5.
So let me see the final look of the shoe.
So here we go. Look at that.
Oh, it got like a little.
It's not too much of a shimmer because, mind you, it is leg foundation. So if it's on your legs, you want a little sparkle. But for the shoe, you can't really see the sparkle. You got to really have like Tyrese eyes to see. But yes, I got in between the hard to replaces with my toothbrush. Got my straps, of course. And voila, perfect. This would definitely be my new method. Hands down.
But does that color match?
It matches her.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. I like it. You love it. Sure.
Let me know what y'all think.
And now this last method that we use is a little bit
tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky. You're going to really have to be like, I feel like you have to be a whole chemist.
You have to be a mathematician.
Okay? And the last method that we used is the Rit dye. And this is actually dyeing the whole shoe to match whatever color you're trying to match it to. Now, how much was the Rit dye?
Oh, the Rit dye was like $5 from Walmart.
Yep. So the Rit dye was $5, which is not that bad. You're also gonna need some boiling water. You're gonna need dish detergent. I don't know. So we didn't use really that much water because we just had the one shoe. But I think like if you just follow the instructions on there, I think if you're dyeing a bunch of shoes, you're gonna use way more water and way more dye.
So for this method, I would just let the ancestors use you when it comes to how much water and dye you need. But also, the longer you leave it in there, the darker the shoe gets.
Yes. I think the minimum is like 30 minutes, but like she said, you know, let the ancestors be with you on this. And you can the other thing about this one is you can mix colors too, like mix the dyes to get that perfect shade that you need. Right. If you want it darker, if you want it lighter or something like that, or whatever shade you're looking for. Maybe it's not a nude shade, maybe it's, you know, maybe you need some red ballet slippers because you're playing Dorothy. I don't know.
But wait. But I do like this method. This is the perfect color, but look, the straps.
That's the only problem with this method. All right, I'm gonna show you the final on this. Right, the problem with this is the dye on the straps and the lining of the shoe doesn't take as good as it does on the canvas part. So you have to be aware that you might have to pancake this with something else or leave it in there longer or find like a darker dye to like get to match it to that. That's the only problem. And that's why I say the simplicity rate in this one.
2.5.
2.5. I guess once you dunk them in there, you don't have to do much, but I would give it like 2.
Because you have to like, we said, the dye in the water situation.
Yeah, you gotta do too much. You know what I mean? If I can just get a spray can and you know, that's good. Or some makeup and get it the color that I need, and that's better too. But I guess the good thing about this is it's probably a little bit long, you know, long lasting, depending on how hard your daughter goes in on her performances, or even, you know, just in class or whatever. So those are 3 methods. They are not all inclusive. I'm pretty sure there are some dancers out there that will give you more tips and tricks on pancaking shoes, but we just wanted to give you just our view. I think I'm gonna stick with the makeup, only because they have more shades, and I can get that to the right color. But I know you like the spray tan.
I like the spray tan. It's quick.
Yeah. It is quick.
But don't take our word for it.
Right, because we ain't no dance moms. We just play them in real life.